This is a 1948 RCA television van that has been loaned to the museum by the Ohio Historical Society. This was originally used in Salt Lake City, and then the station there bought it new in 1948, and in the 60s it was bought by an educational station in Newark, Ohio. They used it for about 10 years doing remote pickup, and then donated it to the Ohio Historical Society, and it's been sitting in a warehouse there ever since. We recently got it, and we'll have it on display here for the foreseeable future. Let's take a look inside. So this is the inside of the truck. The equipment is mounted in cabinets. Here are the 3 cameras that they had. These are TK31 cameras, and the viewfinders were stored up here. And then below are the various pieces of equipment that are required to operate the cameras, the power supplies and the camera control units. Here's where the operators sat. Usually 3 people were involved. The camera control person sat here, and he operated the electronic part of the 3 cameras. This is the master monitor, where the director would typically sit here and pick the shot to be sent back to the station. And on this end is the audio equipment, and there's the controls for it. There was no air conditioning originally in this van when it was used in Salt Lake City, and you can imagine how hot it would have been. When it was moved to Ohio, an air conditioner was added. This is the equipment for the microwave system. That's how they got their picture back to the station. You remember at that time, when this van was first made, there was no videotape recording, so everything had to be done live. Driving this thing must have been quite an experience. It has no power steering. One of the people from WGSF told me the story of him driving it home from Salt Lake City, and about 50 miles an hour, as fast as you could go in it, and it was quite a rough ride. This is the microwave transmitter that was used to get the signal back to their station. The actual transmitter was mounted on a back, and a huge cable went from the back of this into the control equipment. They'd have to have a line of sight to the station, so sometimes the microwave dish would be put on top of the van. Sometimes it went on a tower to get it high enough to have a line of sight. This is the area where the cables were stored, and also there are a couple of tripods that you can see back here. These cables were used to connect the camera to the camera control unit, and also a similar cable was used to connect the microwave system. There's also a huge power cable that was used to provide electricity, and here is the circuit breaker box for it. Everything in here weighs a huge amount, so you can imagine the workout that the guys went through when they went to set up a remote.